my shit. All the girls dump your feet like this. 2 times I've been around that track, so it's not to skull. It have been like that, cause it ain't no holler back, girl. There ain't no holler back, girl. 2 times I've been around that track, so it's not to skull. It have been like that, cause it ain't no holler back, girl. There ain't no holler back, girl. Girl, this my shit. Girl. This my shit, this my shit. Ooh, this my shit, this my shit. Ooh, this my shit, this my shit. Ooh, this my shit, this my shit.
Welcome back to the vlog. I'm pretty much just been like picking up the camera off from when I last finished vlogging, so I'm like, I just uploaded, so I'm like, I'm gonna pick up the camera and vlog again, catch you guys up. Now we are just officially, tomorrow will be 3 weeks out. 3 weeks, which is crazy. And like, look at this little, look at the light, look at my abs. They're like really coming in. They are like the best looking that they have been this whole, move this a little bit closer. So I literally just broke the thing on my ring light. So it's gonna be a bit of a different angle. We're just gonna roll with it. Not as flattering as the last angle, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so I was talking about my abs. So these are like the best they have looked this whole, any prep I've had. I've always had a good midsection, but like I've always had strong, like really strong obliques. And now I feel like I'm starting, depending on the lighting, like my breathing and whatnot, but I'm starting to get, what are those called? Horizontal lines. So I have kind of switched up my ab routine because I wasn't really doing a ton of abs at all. Just, oh yeah, just those TVL. And actually I dropped those TVL ones a while ago just because I got lazy. And then at the gym, I started getting in a new routine, and it was just basically like my diagonal cable crunches, which I always do. And even though I'm like, I have strong obliques, I don't really need to keep doing them, but I just like doing them because I feel like it keeps those lines nice. I only do 10 pounds for that on the machine, the cable machine. And then I started doing decline crunches on the ab bench, and then I started doing one more. Oh, mountain climbers. Do you guys know what mountain climbers are? They're like when you plant all, like you're on a bench and you go like this. You're like and you like do a torso rotation like that. Showing you guys how to do them, but yeah. So like literally that's the 3 exercises. So like I'm doing like these weird things, almost like axe choppers, wood choppers they call them, those mountain climbers, and then the decline ab bench. And honestly, I feel like it's doing me good. Like, can't complain. I feel like my midsection looks really good. Yeah, I'm just so impressed with my conditioning. Like this whole prep, I was showing TJ, I'm like, TJ, look at my bicep. It's so weird. It's got a little vein in it. It's like a weird shape, but yeah, I think my conditioning is probably going to be the best conditioning I'm already more conditioned than I have been any other show. So I'm really excited to see, because I still have 3 weeks to go. So I think a lot can change. Like changes are happening like look at my veins too. Changes are happening like daily at this point. So I think a lot can happen in time for the show. So like 3 weeks, and I went on a little rant today because there was a thread. There's a thread on Reddit, and it was about a girl who just like wasn't quite stage shape and competing and stuff. And then I was just talking about how like it is really hard to get competition lean and to stay competition lean. So like just in general, like this has taken me, this whole prep's going to be about 22 weeks. oh, 22 or 23 when Toronto's done. Maybe up to 23 when Toronto's done. No, 23 when Toronto's done. So this whole prep is going to be a 23 weeks long. That's a long fucking time. That's a long prep. So like, it takes a lot to get lean. It takes low calories and it takes a lot of grinding, like cardio. So I don't care, like some people will say, oh, my calories aren't that low, like they're this, like 1400 calories, 1500 calories, but it's like, okay, but how much cardio are you doing? Because I know people that have like, 2 hours of cardio, but their calories are still like 1500. So either way, you're either grinding with cardio or you're grinding with low calories. It's just contest prep. This is unnatural levels of leanness you need to get your body to, and especially like the conditioning standards in like the NPC, IFBB, and especially like doing a national show. Like at a regional show, you're going to see like a mixed bag of people. A lot of people, it's their first time competing, and I understand everyone wants to like get on stage, but like the amount of conditioning you need to be like to fit the criteria, it's a lot of conditioning. So I think people really underestimate what it takes to do a show prep, and they like, it's really trendy right now to compete, and everyone wants to do a show because it's trendy, and like they get to post all over their Instagram that they're doing shows in the bikini and the hair, but it's like, this takes work, and it takes a lot of work mentally too, to go in and out of it, like coming out of shows, going into shows, like you have to be mentally really, really tough to do this sport, because you have to have a good mindset in and out, coming out of a show, just so you don't get the post-show blues. It's just a lot to battle, I feel like. And for someone who's never had to like be criticized and judged by people, and then go through like, 1 second. Okay, where was I? So mentally, you have to be really tough, because like you are criticized, you are judged on your physique. You're pretty much like parading around in a small little bikini. So like, if you can't handle the criticism, the sport is not for you. If you can't handle people making comments about your body, it's also not for you. Because like I said, you're judged on your physique, you're judged on your body, and you just have to deal with it. Like, I don't know. I think a lot of people, they care so much, and they're like being like battling with people online, being like, oh, you're so rude, you shouldn't say that. Just because this girl's not in shape, you shouldn't say that. But it's like, you're going in a sport where you're critiqued on your physique, and then you're worried about people commenting on your physique and how conditioned you are. Like, it is what it is. So yeah, it's just like I said, because it is trendy. I think everyone thinks it's so cool to do a show, but like, don't realize the repercussions that can happen after a show if you don't do it properly. If you're lean for too long, if you abuse drugs for too long, if you don't reverse properly out, there's just so many things that like can go wrong after. And I think those are the people who like blow up after, and then they blame it on like their hormones are all fucked up, and they're fucked up because they were competing and all that. So I think this is going to be like my last week of artificials. I am 3 weeks out, and usually around like 10 days out I stop artificials. So I'm almost I finished off the salted chocolate caramel, and I'm almost out of the dark chocolate thin salted. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna order anymore till post show, because there's no point. But yeah, I'm just cooking some beef up right now for TJ, and I'm really sad that artificials are gonna be gone, because like nowadays stevia just ain't cutting it. Okay, so I went to the store this morning, my usual Superstore shop. These are not from Superstore though, but I wanted to show you guys pretty much what the next 2 weeks is basically going to look like for me. It is going to be a grind. It's going to be very basic and boring, but hopefully it's only 2 weeks, and then I can eat for peak week. And I got these sweet potatoes, hopefully thinking that I'm going to eat for peak week. But I scored some chicken. Look at that, you guys. So 30% off, $27. So this is a really good deal. I got 3 packs of these all on sale. So that was like pretty awesome. That's a really good deal. So I loaded up. But pretty much my morning meal is going to be 2 eggs and some egg whites. And then I'm going to have chicken and broccoli for my next meal. And then I'm going to have chicken and lettuce for one of my meals. And then I'm going to have these green beans, and I didn't show you, but I like loaded up yesterday. So this is from Save On. We can't get the shreds at Superstore, but this is extra lean ground chicken, and it was 4 for $20. So I got 8 packs of this. This is, the macros are like really good, 130 calories per 100 grams. So yeah, like I said, my meals are going to be very basic. 2 chicken meals, 1 extra lean ground chicken meal, my 2 eggs and egg white meal, and then my last meal of the night will be my protein pudding, because that is going to be just like my saving grace to get me through the next few weeks. But I punched it all into my fitness pal. It's probably going to be around 1,100 calories for 2 weeks. So yeah, we're here to grind, and like, this is obviously not sustainable. I'm literally doing this just so I can get like lean enough to be able to eat into peak week, and most preps I can't eat into peak week. I'm usually still like dieting up until like either the day before or 2 days before. So yeah, I'm just gonna grind it out now in hopes that I will be able to eat. And then when I do add my carbs back in, I'll be adding sweet potato, I'll be adding basmati, and then I will be adding my OG checks, because these work really good and digest really well for me. I had some rice cakes yesterday on my high day, and like, I don't know, my stomach was not like the greatest. So I'm going to try rice cakes one more time, maybe like hopefully peak week, or if I can get another refeed, maybe after, like, if I do a solid week of this and I look really good Sunday, I'll do another refeed and I'll see what I look like. But I'll have to test out rice cakes again and see how my stomach looks. But I noticed my stomach was very distended this morning, and I don't know what it was from. So I'm also supposed to be getting my period, but you know, it could be that, or it could be just what I'm eating. But anyways, that is the basic next 2 weeks. This little thing is in the way. Anyways, so I wanted, oh fuck, I'm just gonna take it right off. So I want to show you guys my because I have already like my show makeup down. I don't have my show hair down yet. So I'm just kind of playing around with different curl types and like seeing what curl type I like and what curl type holds better throughout the day. Because if you know, like, show day is like a very long day. So like your curls pretty much have to hold probably from like 9, 10 in the morning till like 7 at night. So it has to be a very long day. And I got a new curler just from Amazon. It's like a 1.25 inch barrel, extra long length, because these extensions are a little bit longer. And I don't mind this curl. It is a very pretty curl, but it also is kind of loose. And I had it curled, I had to recurl this morning because I had it curled yesterday and it didn't really hold the greatest. So I might have to try like some different products in my hair to see if it'll hold a little bit better. But I do like it. It's very like soft, romantic curl. But I'll show you guys. I'm going to try one more different kind of curl with my wand, and I'll see which one I like better. I'm very particular with these front pieces, and right now this is too much of a drag. I need this front curl a little bit higher, like around my cheekbone. So I'll have to play around a little bit and see, and then just kind of play around with like hairspray and mousse and which one is going to work better. One of the girls told me I should put a mousse in it before I blow dry my extensions so they hold a little bit better. So I will try that, but I'll let you know, and I'll show you the next time I wash my hair, because I only wash my hair twice a week with extensions. So next time I'll show you like the wand curl. And yeah, right now we're checking all the little boxes for like to get everything ready for show day and just to make sure everything is perfect. Okay, so we are officially going to 1 decaf, 1 regular coffee. I'd rather have an energy drink and 1 regular coffee and 1 decaf. This way it gets me through my low calories. So it is 8 o'clock. This is my second coffee. This is my post-gym coffee. My first one I have around like 5 when I'm on my way to the gym. So yeah, I just grabbed these at Superstore. They're actually really good. I've had them before, and then I couldn't find them for a while, and then I found them again. It's cheaper to do this, obviously, than I do like my sweet vanilla Nespresso decaf one, but it's just cheaper to do this route. Okay, you guys. So oh my God, my hair is such a mess. I just finished cardio. This is like, I finished everything. I finished my training and my cardio. This is really late for me today. Arm pump. It is 1:30. I've only had 1 meal. It's just been a shit show. But yesterday I had a double. I ended up having a double refeed this weekend. So I had
1,500 calories the Friday and about 110 carbs. And then I had about 1,800 calories, no, 1750-ish yesterday and about 125 carbs. And my weight is only up a pound, so that's not too bad. I am expecting my period in a few days, so that's kind of to be expected. But I felt like I was just so ravenous that I needed to get it out of my system. And then I'm going to push for 2 weeks. So I'm going to push about 1,100 calories for 2 weeks, which is not too bad because like I've in preps before, I've pushed 800 calories for 2 weeks. So nothing out of the ordinary, but I just feel like I work really well under pressure. So I'm like, I'm going to grind the next 2 weeks. And I did up my cardio to 60 minutes on the Stairmaster. And today I got it done. No problem. And yeah, I'm hoping that this little grind will get me just a little bit of conditioning off now I need off my glutes and maybe a little bit on my arms. Just the amount I need to become just the right condition for peak week. So yeah, I said I'm hoping I grind and then I can eat during peak week. So that's the goal. I know it's going to take a little bit of effort to get there this week and like it's going to suck, but I'm like, it's only 2 weeks. You know, the suck for 2 weeks that's all it's going to be. 2 weeks, that's what I keep telling myself, and anyone can do it for 2 weeks. Like, that's not that long. And I've done it before, and like I said, I was on no carb, and I even, like, I grinded last prep. You know, I really, like, pulled it together, and I was grinding hard for the last few weeks, but this is what just needs to happen for me to get in condition, and I just need that last little bit off my glutes. So, yeah, that's that, and I will show you guys what I look like post double refeed. Good morning, guys. It is 4:49 in the morning. So it is early. I am just on my way to the gym to do a quad workout and do my fasted workout and fasted cardio. My husband's still on nights. Still, it's like almost like a month later. So still doing this early routine, and actually I don't mind it. It's nice being like fasted because then I don't eat my first meal until like 7:38, which is really good because with like having lower calories, I'm not like starving throughout the day. But I was kind of like bummed about it last night because he usually does like 11 and 3 on nights, but he's going for like a 18 stretch, so like 18 days straight he's working for. So I was like, you're like, it just sucks having like totally different schedules. But I'm trying to look at like the silver lining of it because he's been on nights for so long, I have solely been able to focus 100% on contest prep. Like, because we don't really like, we see each other a little bit in the mornings, and then sometimes we don't see each other at night because I'll be at work and then he'll be gone to work. So I've been literally, all my spare time has been like posing, meal prep, vacuums. Like literally I am like 100% in contest prep mode, and like I don't think I've had a prep where I've been this 100% focused and dedicated. So I keep saying like short term, just like prep is short term, and then focus 100%, keep putting in the effort, adding up, because it's like it's paying off, especially with my posing. I was just watching my posing back from even last year in like 2024, and I was like, okay, yeah, my posing has come a long way. Just like I said, like the little details and like the smoothness of my transitions and everything. So it's working. And like yesterday, I swear I was in my heels like 4 different times each day for like, say, like half an hour increments. So yeah, like that was like almost like 2 hours I spent posing yesterday. So like I said, it sucks that he's on nights, but I'm getting it done. I'm getting my hour cardio in. I'm getting my training in. Like my routine is dialed in. And pretty much when he is off nights, I'll be like almost in peak week. It's like, I think 2 days before, like when he's off, and then 2 days later I'm in peak week. So I'm like, hopefully by then this like rough grind patch will be over, and then it'll be smooth sailing. So yeah, I'm gonna say, like I said, keep positive and just keep pushing, because we are so close. Right now we are just about like 2.5 weeks out. So yeah, I'm so excited. Anyways, I'm gonna get my ass to the gym, and I will catch you in the next bit. Okay, hi, hello, me again with a hair update. What's today? I guess it doesn't really matter what day it is. I just want to show you guys my hair. So I told you I had curled my hair last time with the curler, like the extra long one. Was it 1.5 or 1.25? I'm gonna have to double check now. Anyways, I used my wand today, and it's a 1-inch wand, so it's a very small, tight wand. But I actually prefer these curls better, and everyone at work was like, yeah, we like this curl better. I'll see if I can show you guys in the mirror. Oh my god, it's so dark. So yeah, these are the wand curls, and honestly this is from this morning, so it has fallen, and I just find I prefer this curl a little bit better. It just seems, I don't know, something about it. It's a little bit wonky right now because I've like changed and ran my hair through it, or my hands through my hair, but you know, it's held up all day. I've pretty much worked an 8-hour shift in it, and it still looks good. I think this is gonna be the curl. Yeah, I think this is gonna be the curl that I use. I'll just have to now kind of perfect, like, I don't know if it's just where I live. There's not really actually any humidity here, but my hair just gets fuzzy after some time, so I need to just make sure I like nail the products down. I did use a volumizing mousse in this, and then I used a hairspray. So I think we're gonna have to tweak that a little bit, but all in all, I prefer this curl. Show you guys my outfit today because it's so damn cute. I got some new dark sport leggings, which I kind of regret. But yes and no, because of how expensive they were. They were like 55 Canadian. I got 2 pairs, like each. So I'm like, okay, 127 Canadian, not bad. Conversion, 180 Canadian. Duties, $44 Canadian. So these are like my $220 I spent on 2 pairs of leggings from Dark Sport, where I could have just bought Lululemon. So, but anyways, I thought I would show you guys because they're actually so freaking cute. I saw Isa Pereira wearing them, and I was like, hey, they look so good on her, so I have to order them. But she was wearing not the green ones, like a purpley kind of merle, and I love green, so when I saw they had the green ones, I'm like, hey, I need to get them. I think these are like the jade ones, but Dark Sport, these ones are actually kind of stretchy, so they might fit me for like longer, especially in the off season, because I have another pair that's like a stiffer material, and they for sure probably won't fit my legs, but these ones I think will fit my legs in the off season. So I'm hoping I can keep my waist tight this time just so I can wear them, because I spent a good amount of money on them. But anyways, I thought the outfit was so cute, and it goes so well with the chucks. So anyways. Okay, so we are just shy of 2 weeks out. It is Thursday, so in like 2 more days will be 3 weeks out, which is freaking crazy. So update on the curls. This is like day 3, and they're still fine. So definitely gonna go with those curls. I did use a mousse in them, volumizing mousse. Maybe I'll post a picture of which one I use, and it really helped. But like the curls have stayed, so like this is definitely the look we're gonna do for stage. But yeah, things are going good. I have been pushing. I haven't been going as low as I said I was gonna do 1100. I've been eating around 1250 because I feel like 1100 was a huge drop considering my average the week before was like 1400 when I tracked it all and averaged it. So I dropped this week to 12. It'll be like an average 1250. 1200, 1250. So I'm like, that should be enough of a deficit. Plus, I upped my cardio to an hour, which that was like a 10-minute jump in itself. And I'm going to add a 7th day of Stairmaster just because, you know what, why not? We have this week to push. So I want to try to get everything in as much as we can before peak week so that I can like lay off everything and try to drop a little bit of inflammation because I can tell my legs are holding a lot of inflammation, definitely, and they're sore and they're feeling like bricks. But I know that like it's not time right now to pull off the gas because I just want to be ready. And I'd rather, it'll be so hard to backpedal after the open because I'll have a week and I won't have like a lot of time to drop weight in between that week. So I'm just gonna push, like I said, push this cardio really hard now because it's realistically an hour on the Stairmaster is not bad. Plus I'm biking for half an hour a day, 6 days a week. So, and the biking, like, is my list. So, yeah, I feel like it's very, very doable. It's easy. The biking I just do while I'm, like, watching a TV show at the end of the night or, you know, just hanging out kind of at the end of the night. It's really easy. It doesn't really bother me. But, yeah, like I said, pushing the last little bit just so I can just hopefully bring that conditioning. And I feel like I look better. I'll post a quick little posing of me this morning. And I feel like I look really good. My waist is, like, she gone. So I actually didn't take my measurements this morning. I'll take it tomorrow morning, but I don't know, I feel like my waist is looking really good. So I think everything's coming together, just waiting on that backside. So hopefully that back conditioning comes in the next week because I only have a week and a half pretty much till peak week, not even 10 days till peak week. So yeah, we are cutting it close, but I think it'll be fine. It's a lot of time to change everything. I feel like now it's like it'll all line up kind of thing, like calories down, cardio up, and it'll come together in time. So I will catch you guys in the next vlog. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.